Pop star Katy Perry has revealed how she keeps her comedian husband Russell Brand in check. According to reports, she's apparently pinned a naughty and nice star chart to the fridge door and has been quoted as saying he gets gold stars when he behaves to earn him treats. Yes. Wonder what they are. So do you think Katy's got the right idea? Do you think the key to a successful relationship is to treat your man like a child?
Well, they are childlike, aren't they, ladies? Yeah. I mean, they really are little children. Yeah. Do you know, because my daughter's just about to give birth any second, and I was talking to a midwife the other day, and she said when boys are in the womb, the reason they often get stuck is because they're so lazy, and they're going, come in and get me, I'm not coming out, come in and get me.
Are they all Cockney then?
Yes, and girls go, I'm out there, I'm out there. So I think boys grow up like that into men. And I think, to be honest with you, a little treat is quite good. Because, to be honest with you, if you want to get things done in the day, if they have sex, and I say that lightly, because I can't remember what that is, but they will be quite happy for the day, and they will put the bins out, or they'll get the washing in, they'll cook dinner. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I'm absolutely horrified.
Why are you horrified?
I think it's just horrendous. If I was a bloke at home now, I would be smashing the telly in.
Why?
I don't want to put a star chart on the fridge for my husband. I don't even want to do it for my kids, let alone my husband. If I ask him to put the bins out and he goes, no, we have a little round, one of us ends up doing it. It's not like, good boy, you know you're in for a treat. Who wants to marry that? Craving and horrendous, and I think you're all bad.
Well, how they like it, to be honest. I honestly do. Not they like the treats, of course. Hello, as many treats as possible. But I do. I think. Look, one of my stipulations I said to all of you girls was, I'm looking for. Oh, well, I wasn't looking, but I certainly didn't want another child, man-child. I wanted somebody that I didn't have to baby. I didn't have to treat like a child, a grown-up, proper man. Now I sort of got both because he is sort of a 9-year-old in many ways. Jake sort of says, "Oh, come and bring your football cards over," and it's like looking at 2 9-year-olds, and he is quite childlike. However, he does look after me. He'll put the bins out without a treat. I hasten to add, if I ask him.
You haven't known him that long.
I haven't, but I don't know whether I do treat him like a child. I think I'm really bossy. I know I'm really bossy, and I know I've got to stop because I'm so used to organising things.
In what way?
Well, I took him shopping the other day to his supermarket near his house, and I said, right, I'm going to sort your fridge out, I'm going to sort your freezer out, because he's a single parent as well. So I said, right, you need that. Why are you getting 2 apples? Why don't you get 8? How long are 2 going to last? Organised his whole fridge.
Did you say it like that?
Yes. And organised my Asian dinner for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I think that's different.
Do you?
Yeah, because I think that's helping him because he's not used to, you know, being a single parent.
Yeah,
and also, you know, they do tend to
eating.
think about just today and not the whole week. And he's probably thinking, I'll just come back tomorrow if I need more
So he'd
apples.
like that then?
So you're helping him in that respect.
So is it OK then that when we were going for a long journey to Manchester, I said, have you done a wee-wee before we go? I did.
What did he say?
I'm all right, thanks.
All right, thank you.
I'm all right, thank you very much.
But they are like children. I mean, they sulk, don't they? Yeah. They stamp their feet.
So do we.
But no, but they do. Yeah, they want smack bottoms all the time. I mean, they love it. They love it, don't they?
Don't you think that's something that we do subconsciously anyway? You know, you just
smack their bottom.
No, I mean in terms of you mother in a way, and whether that's treating them like children.
Nurturing.
I don't even necessarily mean nurturing. I just mean in your behaviour, in so much as you would be rowing all the time if you pick someone up on all the little habits that they do that are really annoying, like not shutting the fridge door.
Oh, that's one then.
He's here. He's in the audience.
He never shuts the fridge door.
Has he got a star chart?
He hasn't got a star chart, but what you do is, you know, you don't pick him up on everything, and you'd be rowing all the time, but you do make a point of, you know, making sure you've noticed the things that they've done well.
Right, now does Steve do this then, as he's here? If he hoovers, or cleans, do you have to give them a round of applause and give them a ceremony and an award? Because don't they want it?
No, we're very
goodness.
equal like that. No, that side of things is really equal. But you know, I think all it is creating harmony in the house. It's just by
it's a partnership.
It's a partnership.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think they like it. At the end of the day, they like to be looked after, mothered, and maybe
And if you can
treated
give them a
like
little
king.
treat as well, then everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little sexy treat doesn't hurt anybody. Not that I'd know anyway.
OK, the curtain may be closing on Panto season, but here on Loose Women, us ugly sisters have had, well, it makes sense in a minute. I've just had an invite to the first ball of the year. Yes, thanks to you, we're on the shortlist for the best topical magazine programme at this year's National Television Awards. We are really excited and we would dearly love to win. So let's spell out for you what makes us so loose.
No, I'm actually... that whole thing about taking your clothes off, I do it for comedy. When I take my clothes off.
I do it for charity.
Because I drink lots of wine, but I then flash.
Not in a million years, baby. You tell him what he should and shouldn't do.
No, I don't.
You do a little bit, and you've got to stop it because I can slap
to
her.
stop telling your Keely what to do?
Yeah, but that's different.
Do you ever have a show where you don't talk about sex?
No.
No.
Is Mr. Spain stiff or...?
Hi, Ray. Because
Well, I love this show.
Why are you all so nosy?
Julia Roberts is now an honorary Loose Women, and please come back and meet the rest of the girls.
Previous beach holidays, singer Charlotte Church was usually accompanied by her ex-partner Gavin Henson. The Welsh rugby star is a perma-tanned hunk with a waxed chest and bulging biceps. But today, pictures of Charlotte on holiday are in the papers and show her lounging alongside a current squeeze musician Jonathan Powell, who's quite the opposite. He's got a rather pasty complexion, lots of body hair, and there's no sign of a six-pack. She doesn't seem to care, and quite frankly, should she? Do we want to be bulging? Do we want to be sunbathing alongside someone with bulging muscles, or is it just, quite frankly, off-putting?
Well, I've been to Charlotte Church. I've sat on a beach with a hunky chunk, with a six-pack, and you know, it was not. I have to say, it was a bit of an ego stroke, and I did think all the girls that used to walk past with their tongues out used to think, yeah, duh, he's with me, and that's cellulite, all right, and he's still with me. So, but you know what? That was when I was younger and I was fickle. I never used to want to go out with anyone unless they had a proper, you know, six-pack muscle. And you grow up, you get over that. I'm now with somebody who's very fit. But very slim, probably the slimmest man I've ever. I'm trying to fatten him up. I'm not doing it very well. And, you know, just a lovely, selfless, beautiful man. I wouldn't change him for the world. Aww. Apart from the fact that I am booking him for a back wax for our holiday.
But what does he look like on the beach?
Wow. Well, he'll look all right after a back wax. No, bless him.
Are you getting one as well?
Right. Darling, I'm the hairiest person I know.
I know.
Will he have a, what's that called, self-made tan? Not self-made,
no,
is it?
No,
what's
but
it called?
He likes fake tan. Fake tan. He likes the sun like me, so I'd be very proud to sit next to him. I do.
Shall I give you a bit of history now?
Go
this
on,
is
then.
a bit of knowledge here that you all like. 1,000 years ago, the Chinese used to carry a pig on their arm. Because it would make you look more handsome. They go, that's an ugly pig, but aren't you good-looking? You see, maybe that's the way to do it, carry a pig with you. But the thing is...
Can I just say, ladies and gentlemen at home, we can't clarify whether that's actually true, so any children doing any history projects, don't write that bit down.
Anyway, the thing is, when I was married, you see, I think it's very hard work to be with somebody who thinks they're very fit. Because, you know, when I was with my ex, he was always doing his hair, always spraying tan, always keeping all this in, always held his breath in, always held his bum in. So I would have
vain.
to... Yes, and so I had to have all the makeup on the beach, all the eyelashes. I had to keep changing the colours of my costumes to keep up with him.
Yeah.
It's very hard work, that,
It is,
isn't
and
it?
also I'll tell you something else I found with Mr. Six-Pack, that I wasn't the only young woman experiencing those muscles either. It's a bit vain. Oh, yes.
Well, surely the whole point...
Somebody else is feeling it.
Yes, well, more than somebody else.
Surely the whole point of who you're with is whether you can, and whether you're sitting on the beach or not, is whether you actually get on with them. I mean, I've never gone for the whole wax chest, fake tan, bulgy muscles
I like a bit
thing.
of hair, though.
No, that's what I mean. I like real-looking people, whether male or female. No, I just want someone to be decent company, and you know, obviously, you know, looks count a little bit, but you don't, you know, I'd be lying.
No, I agree. I mean, I never think that, you know, as long as I'm lying on the beach and there's nice things to look at, you know, I don't mind if one walks by and I go to AA. See?
Here's what I could have won.
But the thing is, Ray's really slim anyway, and he works out in the gym and everything, so he's got a great body. But I'm sure he's lying there thinking, I wish she looked a bit more like Kelly Brook.
This is the whole thing. This is exactly what I think, because, you know, where would I get off thinking I'm so brilliant to be lying next to... I'm sure they're thinking the same thing.
Exactly. I
So
mean,
as long
Ray
as you've both got
sometimes...
sunglasses on and you're both going...
Unless you're all, I'm hardly beach body beautiful myself, so I can't judge, can
Well, exactly. I mean, Exactly. Anyway, moving on. You'll be all right when you've had that hair off your back.
And the rest.
I think Sherry's right. I think there's something in that Chinese thing, because now it makes sense why Ray always says, do you want me to carry on to the beach?
Very good.
And he always ends it with babe. Have you seen the film?
OK. As long as he's not hauling you out of the sea to rescue you from harpoonists or something, you know, see, that happens.
Or spit roasting you.
It's a competition.